of your body shape. Mr. Raymond Humphrey's got you covered all the way. A little fitness training's is not the only thing you need. With motivation and meal prep, you'll succeed. With Fitness Evolution, with Trainer Ray. With Fitness Evolution, with Trainer Ray. With Fitness Evolution, with Trainer Ray. With Fitness Evolution, with Trainer Ray.
Hey, welcome everybody. Everybody that's listening, tuning in today. Today, Fitness Evolution with Trainer Ray. Talking to you about your fitness needs, anything, any questions or any concerns you may have dealing with fitness. Anything that you need, just call in. You can call in at 347-826-9424, and I can bring you in, press 1, and if you got any questions and concerns. Today I'm going to answer questions and talk about a little fitness, and if you have any questions, please press number 1, and I'll bring you in. You can ask anything about fitness. I'm going to answer whatever questions you may have. And that way we can have a wonderful show today. I do this every Saturday at 12 noon. So feel free at any time to join in with this, with me and needs and your goals. So if there's anyone listening that may have a question, please press 1 at this time, and I'll bring you in. Please press 1 if you want to know anything, any questions or concerns about your fitness needs. Please press 1. Hey, got one on the caller. Hey, caller, how you doing? This is Trainer Ray. What question do you have for me?
Hi, Trainer Ray. This is Adrienne, and
Hey.
I have a question. Hi.
What is your question?
So my question is this. I've noticed that when working out, even if it's a light workout like a walk or a jog or maybe even jumping rope, and I find myself hungrier than normal. How often should I throughout the day, and what is my portion size?
All right. Well, a lot of times working out makes you burn a lot of energy, so it's going to make your system want to eat more. But your goal, especially if you depending on your goals as far as losing weight or whatever the case may be, you want to eat 5 to 6 small meals a day. Now, a lot of people would assume that that's a lot to eat, but your meals will consist of breakfast, snacks, lunch, snack, dinner, and a possible snack in the evening. That's why it says 5 to 6 small meals. Now, your portion size is your portion size should be no more than 2 to 3 ounces of meat or vegetables or carbs or carbohydrates. And your snacks in between could be anything like fruit. A lot of people like fruit. So I kind of gear them towards fruit, yogurt, different things like that you like. Don't get something that you don't like. Or some people want to make these. I've heard of people making these drinks, and they put stuff in it like kale or something in it that they really don't like. So just be cautious of just eat what you like and eat in small portions. So you should be eating 5 to 6 small meals a day, and your portion size, especially for your lunch and dinner meals, should be 2 to 3 ounces of meat, 2 to 3 ounces of everything, actually, because it should be the size of your palm. If you open your palm up, open your hand up, your meal should be no more than the size of your palm. So you should be eating 5 to 6 meals a day.
Thank you. I have another question. Let's talk about sugar. When we're working out, we're energized afterwards and we're eating right and everything. Is the natural sugar from our plant-based foods, like our fruits, vegetables, does it make you crash like the processed sugar does, or is there a difference?
From listening to other people, I've heard some people say that those sugars in your fruits and other items tend to make you crash like sugars in your candy bars and all that. Now, me personally, I don't think it makes you crash as hard as you would be if you eat a candy bar or something unnatural sugar. Like natural sugar would be honey. But then, if you want to eat sugar, well, not eat sugar. But I think like I said, me personally, I can't really say yay or nay because I've heard different aspects or different ideas on it. Some people say it does, some people say it doesn't. Me personally, I don't think it does. But I would consume natural sugar if you want to consume sugar in your life. If you want to start adding honey into your life, because honey is a natural sugar, and I think it's better in your system than it is as far as a candy bar and anything unnatural sugar. A lot of people want to use. I don't have nothing against. What's the word? I don't have nothing against like the snack bars that people eat, but a lot of times you have to still be careful of your sugars. And that's why I like Gatorades. They start now to put more sugar in it because if you remember a long time ago, Gatorade tasted like water. So now you drink some Gatorade, and Gatorade tastes like it has more sugar in it because they're starting to add more sugar. But I would stay away from stuff like those candy bars and anything unnatural sugars. Now, the stuff in your apples and stuff like that, I don't think you consume enough to make you crash anyway, because I'm sure you're not eating no more than one apple or two apples throughout the day, maybe three. But I don't think it's giving you enough sugar to make you want to crash or make your body crash. So I would just stay away from the unnatural sugars and just stay with your natural sugars, especially coming in your fruits and stuff and your honeys and all that, and that would be your best thing. So then, like another people don't realize, a lot of people don't realize is when you eat carbohydrates, and a lot of times people that are diabetics have issues with carbohydrates. That's why they can't eat a lot of it, because the carbohydrates in your body turn to sugar to help create, in a sense, a natural sugar. Because a carbohydrate in your body gives you a longer, it stays in your body longer because it helps you create energy. It turns into sugar, but it does create energy. So that's why a lot of people have issues with that carbohydrates, because it turns into sugar. So I would just stay away from the artificial sugars and just stay with your natural sugars.
Okay, thank you. Now, one last question.
Sure.
Exercising, a workout routine with children. Let's say the ages are from, let's say, 7 to 12, when they're in that age where they're starting like their T-ball up to coach pitch and softball games. Any exercises outside of their sports events? Like, I don't know. I know we do chores, we do yard work, we do all that, but getting them in the habit of setting aside some time for like a real workout. You need to set aside this time to go and do a 20-minute routine. How do we get our children to that point? Do you have anything like a program or something that, like a fit camp or something virtual that we can get our kids involved in, perhaps?
Well, getting them involved in something active instead of being young, as you was talking, sometimes the attention span is short. But in order to get kids involved as far as your workouts or anything of that nature, you want to make it fun. You want to make it different, because if they feel like it's some kids frown on exercise. So if a kid feel like he or she is being pushed into doing something they don't want to do, they're going to reject it. But if you make it fun, make it different, take them out, because kids being at that age, from you say 7 to 12, you have to make sure that they only using body weight exercise, no weight lift, no heavy weight, nothing strenuous, do like some push-ups, some sit-ups, or something natural. Because if you go and give them all this extra, for one, you don't want to give them anything weight-bearing, because that causes the stunts their growth, because their kids have growth plates. You don't want to stunt their growth, because a lot of people, or a lot of coaches want to put these kids on weights and not realize it. I ain't going to say they don't realize it, but maybe they just don't care, but it stunts their growth plate. So you want to keep them away from from the ages of talking 7 to 12, you want to keep them away from any weight-bearing exercise. So natural body weight exercises would be good. Now, as far as me, I don't have any programs available, but I can put some together. If you have some kids that you would like in a program like that, or would like to do a program, all you do is let me know, and we can get something together. That's not a problem. That's not an issue. And what we would do, or I could show y'all, would be exercise that they would do naturally. But like I said, you have to make it fun. Don't give them something like structured, like military type standards, or you got to give them something fun. Take them outside to play kickball. Take them outside.
Mm-hmm.
Just walk the track. Just say, hey, come, let's go walk. You can just tell them you go and walk and talk. You know what I'm saying? They can talk about anything. If you talk about something they're interested in, such as video games or something that they want, you know, because kids will stand there and talk to you, or realize if you go walking around the track and take kids with you, a lot of times they want to take off the running anyway and playing. So that's a good thing. Don't stop them, because if you got a park down there in the area, they're going to go play. So that's natural exercise, and that's what you want to keep them doing, because that age limit, that age group is going to be a touchy time, because kids that age don't really want to work out, but they like playing sports.
Mm-hmm.
But just keep them active in something different, something that they're not used to, but you got to get them out that mindset. So you have to kind of, in a sense, kind of trick them to make them feel that they're doing something that they like, but at the same time, exercise.
Okay, so with us being in this pandemic, so they say, and we say we were under our quarantine again, and we're in the house, and we can't go to the park or to the gym or to the baseball field, getting their attention, I heard you say make it fun. So investing in some equipment such as the little, I call it the hopscotch ladder. You know, the ladder that
right.
That little ladder and stuff like that. Just have some of that on hand, you would say?
Yeah, like agility, they call it agility ladders. And make it like a hop. Yeah, take that, use that in a room, find you some space, make that in a room, you know, you have to get in there with them, because if you're just sitting there watching, 9 times 10, they're probably not going to want to do it. But if you get in there with them and just play with them, like, let's do some hopscotch, so let me show you something we used to do, or run back and forth in each one of the squares, you know, say, come on, follow me, and just make them follow you. But, yeah, keep some stuff on hand like that. Just the ladders would be good. Or even if you have to get on the floor, like if y'all playing video games, say, all right, if you lose, you know, you got to give me 2 push-ups, give me 3 push-ups, give me 5 push-ups, give me, you know, make a simple number. And I realize it's helping them and not hurting them, because exercise is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Some people, I heard a story a while back about a guy that used to, people didn't like it, but this guy, his son would get in trouble, so he made his son do exercise. And this little kid actually was really ripped up and cut up, but it was because his dad made him do exercise. People didn't like it because they thought it was a punishment, but he thought it was a punishment, but at the same time, it wasn't a punishment. It was actually something that created him to be helped. It wasn't something bad. So people would look up like, if you do stuff like that in front of people, some people are like, oh my God, you shouldn't be doing that to that kid, you know, because they don't know no better. Don't realize it's only exercise, not going to hurt you. So just keep stuff like that on hand, agility ladders. If you can find them, sometimes they have them pretty cheap, or if not, just let me know. I do have some on hand. Just let me know, I can get them for you. But just do something, keep them active. That way they'll stay active, even during the quarantine time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, everybody. This is Trainer Ray. With any question that you may have about fitness or getting in shape or something you want to do, please press 1 and let me know. We can talk about any questions you may have. It doesn't matter if you've been on the air, you're still on the air. It doesn't matter if you got any questions, feel free to ask. So right now, anybody have any questions or concerns that they may be wanting to talk about? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Today is a training day. Today is talking about fitness, staying in shape. And as the caller was talking about, ask a question about kids. That is a good thing. A lot of people don't make these kids do a lot of things, because if you notice, a lot of kids now are on the they're on the video game trip. Kids on outside riding bikes and skateboards and doing stuff like they used to, even though this is a pandemic, they say, and you want to kind of keep a close eye on them, but you can still have them doing things around the house. Exercise. You can have play video games, not video games, but play physical games with them. In your yard. People don't play tag and stuff like that no more. I know it's an old school thing, but tag or hopscotch, like she said, the agility ladders would be good if that's what you want. If you had any questions or concerns. So that would be a good thing to have, just different little exercises. Don't give them any weight bearing, especially for kids ages 7 to 12, 13. Really, they say to 15, 14, because they want to stay away from weight bearing exercises because it stunts their growth. and we want to make sure our kids grow to their full potential. We want them to get the full benefit of working out and what it feels like and uh, staying in shape. And like I said, don't make it a punishment. Make it something like a game. You know what I'm saying? Make it something that they want to do. Give them something that they feel like doing. And playing games is what a lot of young kids want to do anyway. So we want to keep them fit, even during the time right now when everybody's on hold, nobody's really doing anything. A lot of the activities aren't going on like it should be, you know. So just keep them active. If y'all want to if some people out here want to get some classes started, I'm willing to help you. Or if you need me to show you one-on-one on things you can do with your kids at home, just feel free to call me. You can call me at 662-368-2152. You can text me or call me at that number, or you can hit me on my email, fitnessevolution350@yahoo.com. Also, if you want to check out my website, I got a website, fitnessevolutionllc.com. So if you want to check out my website, you can contact me on there also. Like I said, my emails or however, or you can call me or text me. It doesn't matter, whichever way you would like to do it. Now, again, if there's anybody out there that have any fitness questions, doesn't matter what the fitness question is or about, please press 1 and I'll bring you in and we can talk about whatever question you may have. Anybody have any questions or concerns? So also, you know, make sure your kids are eating properly, because eating is a big factor in your meals. So you want to make sure your kids are eating great, eating good. So feel free to make sure that they're eating the right meals and cook with your kids. Have them in the kitchen with you if you want to. Have them to teach them about different ways of eating. Questions again, you can still ask. You're still online.
Yes, I have a question.
Sure.
Can we book you on your website, or do we call your phone number?
Just call my number or text me, and or call me. Better yet, just call me. Cause a lot of times I won't hear the text, especially if I'm doing something different. If I got my Bluetooth in, I don't really hear the text. So I would just call me, and that way we can book whatever you need done, whatever time. I mean, I'm pretty much free in the evenings a lot right now. I work during the day, but I'm free in the evenings, and so you can contact me at any time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, hey, you know, today is Trainer Ray Day. Anybody got any questions now? Call us. If you got any more questions, feel free to ask. You know, any exercise, doesn't matter, pre and postnatal. Any kind of exercise you need, you know, and nutritional advice you may need. But like I said, keep your kids active also when you're cooking. If you got them in the kitchen with you, a lot of times it helps them to learn that there are better options other than McDonald's, Hardee's, Wendy's, or whatever they like to eat. So you want to keep them in the kitchen and help them, make them cook with you. Make it fun. When you're cooking in the kitchen with your kids, if you're making a cake or if you're making spaghetti or you're making anything that requires mixing or hands-on, allow the kids in the kitchen with you and make it fun, for the fact that as long as it's fun, they're more inclined to do it, because they're like, man, I ain't never done this before, or they'll learn something, not realizing they're learning something about the kitchen. At the same time, they're having fun in the kitchen, mixing and cooking with the parents. A lot of kids don't want to do that. I don't want to cook. I don't want to be in the kitchen. But sometimes you got to make it fun. Hey, come mix this bowl. Come do this. Sometimes they don't want to, but really and truly, they ain't got no choice if you tell them to get in the kitchen. That's just me. But a lot of times people feel, well, some people allow them to just do whatever. But put them in the kitchen. Show them a different way. Because chicken nuggets and hamburgers and all that from restaurants, for one, could be costly. And for two, you never know how people are treating your food out there now. You know, people doing all kind of crazy stuff. But if you're cooking it at home, it shows them a better way other than McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, all these off-the-wall places that they like to eat at. You know, I'm not saying sometimes they sell, most kids ain't going to eat a grilled chicken breast sauce. Like Chick-fil-A, you know, has the grilled chicken nuggets. And I think that's the best thing ever, especially if you're going to have chicken nuggets instead of fried, have them grilled. I think that's the best thing ever, especially for kids. That would be good. Some kids might not like it because it's not, it has to be, some kids don't like to be eating something they're not used to. If they eat grilled chicken off the grill, but, that's a good idea when Chick-fil-A has the grilled chicken nuggets. Nobody else that I know of has grilled chicken nuggets. And I think that's the best thing ever because it's different and it's not fried. But like I said, just keep your kids active. Keep everybody active. Even with older adults, if you have a elderly or older person in your family that need to exercise or you want them to exercise, treat them the same. I ain't telling you to talk to them like a child, but treat them the same. Say, hey, mom, dad, granddad, whatever, let's go for a walk or come ride with me. Take them by the park. Just stop and say, hey, let's walk around here real quick or talk to them. Take them and say, hey, we're just going to walk around here. Say we're going to take the kids out for a walk. They want to, a lot of times the grandparents want to be out there with them. Take them with you and y'all walk and talk. Not realizing that grandparent, that elderly person is getting in shape also. Because we tend to allow our elderly people in our family to dwindle down, to start to get at home and they don't want to do nothing. And the biggest thing with elderly people is they tend to fall. So we got to get in there and start helping them move around, get the joints moving, keeping them active because arthritis sets in or different ailments set in. So we want to keep them active at all times. If you can, practice with them. If you take them at home and you know that your elderly person or whatever has an issue sitting or standing, put them in a chair and have them practice standing up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, because it can't hurt them. The only thing it does is help strengthen the quads, help strengthen those muscles they use to stand up. Give them something active to do to keep. If they just sit in a chair, if you sit in a chair beside them, have them raise their arms up and down, right to the side, to the front. However, whatever the case may be, if you have anybody in your family like that, you need some help, and you want to be shown some exercise like that, just contact me, and I'll show you. It's easy. A lot of times, like I said, we allow our elderly just to sit around and watch TV all day, soap operas, Price is Right, whatever the case may be. We need to get them active. We want to strengthen small muscles, and what most people don't focus on are the smaller muscles in their body, especially around the ankles. So a lot of times, I've had clients in the past that were like 71, almost 80 years old working out with me when I was in Texas. But I would make them do stuff like sit down, stand up, wouldn't be no strenuous, give them 3-pound dumbbells or a bottle of water, whichever case may be, stand on one foot slightly while holding on to something. And it helps to strengthen those stabilizer muscles that are around the ankles. That because those muscles aren't strong, they get weaker. And people don't realize once you turn 40, the muscles tend to deteriorate. So we want to keep them from, you got your elderly person that might be 70, 80 years old, and they're not doing anything, so the muscles tend to deteriorate. All right, we have a call online that might have a question. Let me see what we got here. Caller, what can I do for you?
Yes, my question is, what do you suggest you eat when you travel so much? Instead of eating fast food.
Well, a lot of times when you're traveling, what you do is if you pre-make your meals, and if you're traveling, if you're able to stop off in a place, well, if you're traveling to a business or something you have to do for business, and if they have a microwave, bring it with you so you can have it with you. Then when you get there, you can warm your food up. Now, if you're traveling and you're not able to bring food with you, they have restaurants that have what they say, heart-healthy meals. Find those restaurants that sell grilled chicken, that sell grilled chicken sandwiches. Some people sell fish, baked fish, like Captain D's or places like that sell baked items and stuff that are good for you instead of eating the fried food. Just stay away. So if you got to go to a restaurant, stay away from the fried foods and just stay on healthy meals. Like I said, the baked fish at Captain D's, the grilled shrimp they have on the skewers. Some restaurants like McDonald's, Burger King, they offer grilled chicken sandwiches. So go to those restaurants and eat those. Or if you have to eat at if they have a sit-in restaurant, right now a lot of places not sitting in, or if you can order to go, some restaurants will still serve you baked items. You can buy baked chicken breasts or whatever. So just stay away from the fried food and go to places that you know will offer you baked foods. That would be the best suggestion, especially if you travel. All right. Everybody got questions. That's what I'm talking about. Get involved. You mean ain't nothing wrong with being involved. That's a good thing. So, are there any more questions out there that I need to answer or can answer or would like to answer? If I don't have an answer, I will find you an answer and get back with you. That's not an issue. So, today was basically just question and answers today. I try to get on here once in a while. Even if I'm on here on Saturdays and I'm just talking about a specific subject, it doesn't matter. If you call in, you can ask any question you feel. I'm going to answer the question regardless of if it's on that subject or not. But I do I do this every Saturday at 12 o'clock noon. I try to make sure I'm available to answer any questions. You can reach me. You can reach me at 662-368-2152. Or you can email me at fitnessevolution350@yahoo.com, or even look at my website, fitnessevolutionllc.com. I'm here if you ever need me for whatever situation may be, any questions or concerns that you may have. So just feel free. And just remember, as I was saying, make sure your kids are active. Don't allow them to sit around, because I can't lie. I've been in the gyms in Texas, and I've seen kids. I did a career day one time at a school. And some of the kids, it's bad. When you walk in the classroom and these kids can't be no more than career day, 7 to 13 or whatever. And the kid was so big that he took up half of the seat, half of his body. I mean, he took up the whole seat, but the other half of his body was hanging off the seat. And that's a bad thing. And I would see that, and I'm like, oh, my God, these people are allowing these kids to just eat, and that's a bad thing. Can't allow kids to just eat everything they see. If they want to eat something or snack on something, make them snack on a fruit. Make them snack on an apple or orange or whatever their favorite fruit is. Keep it in the refrigerator. Keep it there so you be like, no, you're not getting candy. Go get your apple. Go get your banana. Go get you this. Because that's better. They're not going to want it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you want. Give it to them because it keeps them healthy. You keep them active. Keep these kids off these video games. Keep our elderly active. Do things with them, even if it's a brain exercise. And people don't realize the more you exercise, the more you move around, because the blood flows through the body from head to toe. So you have to make sure you keep them active and keep them doing something, which will help them keep their mind active, keep the blood flow flowing through their body from head to toe. So just remember, keep everybody active. Keep yourself active. And if you're out there with your elderly, your grandma, your aunt, whoever you feel need to be worked out, take them out there and just give them something to talk about. You don't have to be out there all day. Just talk about something. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be just an off-the-wall conversation. You just want to walk. Just don't want to do something. So now, anybody have right now? Thank y'all for joining me. We only have a few more seconds left. Today was Fitness Evolution with Trainer Ray. You can also, like I said, call me at 662-368-2152 or hit me on my email, fitnessevolution350@yahoo.com. Thank y'all for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And if you can contact me at any time. Y'all have a great evening. Take care.
Bye, Ray.